Alrighty, back
Mm-hmm.
with another episode,
And we back.
and we back. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know what I'm saying, if you have been following, or you did what?
Hit the damn button.
If you hit the follow button, you would know this is the topic heavy show of all week. Um, if you missed the last episode, it was a good one. Talked about the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about
Coaching
players,
hires.
coaches hired. So if you haven't, tap in. You know what I'm saying? Tap in. Go back, get it on any platform. But it's a topic heavy show. You know, like in the intro, like the intro said. My name is Anthony. This is my man Kenny,
What's
and
happening?
this is IDK Sports
Let's get to it.
Podcast.
Let's get to it,
All right, so let's get right into it, man. So let's talk about one of the topics. We're gonna split it up, unlike last time, right? Last time y'all received the topics pretty well with the hear me out. Uh, don't mind me. I'm trying to get comfortable in this chair. I say I ain't got no game chair,
man. You know what I'm saying?
but you know
That's
how I
why
can get a
hit,
gaming
hit the
chair.
damn button
Yeah,
and run this up so we can
yeah,
be comfortable.
yeah, yeah. COE, man. But so first things first with our first topic. We're gonna straight to our main topic, man. Senior Bowl. Senior Bowl was this weekend, last weekend. Y'all hearing it now, so it's last weekend. Um, and it was good. I think you learned a lot about some players that might have been on the fence.
Yeah.
Learned a lot about a player that surprised me. Um, saw some good O line D line play. That's all I really watched the practices for. 1v1 O line D line. The game
We can
I
get into
heard,
that too.
huh?
We gonna get into that too.
Yeah, that was some great shit. That was some great stuff. I'm sorry, not trying to pass the explicit content, but that
Good work. Some good work, bro.
it's, it's getting active.
For sure.
Um, but yeah, so let's get right into the Senior Bowl. If you don't know what the Senior Bowl is, the Senior Bowl is part of the post college bowl games. East West Shrine Bowl, I think was yesterday. I mean Friday, last Friday.
Then ranked the Senior Bowl.
Then they got the Senior Bowl. Them are the two big ones.
Yeah.
To get invited to the East, the Senior Bowl is the biggest one. Senior Bowl has every scout there. Most of the big name people go. That's seniors. The recent Senior Bowl usually can make or break people. Just keeping it real.
Yeah.
And in these bowl games, it's contrary to popular belief, the practices are way more important than the game.
Yeah.
The game is just the game. The practices are where you make a name for yourself.
There's been prospects that absolutely crushed it during the practice week, so much that they actually just opted out of the game.
Yeah, got invites to the combine.
Yeah,
you didn't
directly.
get one.
Yeah, exactly. That crushed it. That weren't on the invitee list for the combine. That said, no, come back next month for the combine. So
facts.
It can definitely get you some money.
Yeah. So get right into it. Oh man, I had his name in my head and now I forgot it. I think his last name is Drew. One dude I want to shout out is my man from Virginia State.
Oh, Will Drew.
Will Drew. 6'2",
State
about
corner.
208 corner.
Yes, sir.
Man, lock up, long arms. Heard he did great in practice. Didn't see too much of him. Heard he did great in practice. I seen him play actually when he played Norfolk State. Had 2 picks against us. 11 picks last year, I think.
Yep.
Division II product. Now, and this is another thing that if you don't follow this offseason stuff, for a Division II guy, it's already hard enough for an FCS guy to go, and that's one level under FBS, the highest level. FCS, then it's Division II, Division III.
Yeah.
Right. For a Division II guy to get invited to the recent Senior Bowl, not the Shrine Game, not the Hulu Bowl, not some of the smaller ones, or the Legacy Bowl, the HBCU Legacy Bowl, which he's in that too. To get invited to the Senior Bowl is a big deal.
Yeah.
Huge deal. And he showed out, what I heard. Had a really good week of practice, helped himself out. Hopefully he gets an invite to the combine where he can really show his skills. But even if he doesn't get an invite to the combine, he definitely should get some teams on the radar and definitely be looking at them.
It's important, get invited to that national stage like that. Of course, through the tenure of the season, you're not going to get that many eyes and ears on your game as much as you will in that 1 week of practice, and that with that finale being that
and you get to
Senior Bowl
compete
game.
against
And
get to
exactly.
kill that narrative.
Exactly. So you get to compete again at another high level, being that you were at a high level already, but you get to compete at a high level with some of the best and to prove your talent, show your product. So hats off to him, and definitely look forward to seeing what else this draft season had for us, because this Senior Bowl and the East and West Shrine Bowl as well is kind of like that inaugural event to kind of kick off this draft season. And we're going to deliver more information on it as the year rolls out or as the season continues. But this was a very good hallmark, to get things rolled out or get things rolling. So, it was pretty good. I saw some as Ant's pretty big on like the O-line and D-line one-on-ones.
Understatement.
I'm more.
It's the best part of practice.
Hey, we ain't got to stick there, brother. But
it's the best part of practice.
I'm more of a wide receiver and DB one-on-one. That's more of my
wait a minute. Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off.
But you did.
But I did.
But you did.
I did.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to what we've been sipping on. Hey, you just paid me. Hey. Live
stream
you'll be right here. You'll be right here. But anyway, not this to cut you off, because I know what you're about to say about the DBs and receivers. Okay. That's your bag.
For sure.
Being an ex-DB, what does one-on-one do for DB?
Oh man, it's technique. We just want to see your technique in live practice when the rounds are live. That's it.
Because it seems like it's such an advantage for the receiver.
Yeah, I mean, but what's not? It's the hardest position in NFL, or we'd say in all of football. Excuse me, DB is the hardest position in all of football.
Harder than quarterback.
Hardest position in all of football.
I was about to say, you know they're gonna clip this.
Yeah,
you know this is gonna be clipped.
Is this where I make my grandstand? Should I get on my soapbox? Because
hey, go ahead, bro. We're about to kill you.
I see
follow on IDK Sports 523 for this clip.
DB sees the best athlete on your team. Every snap.
The hardest position.
Every snap.
Over quarterback.
You want to send your tight end out here for an out route? I see him. I got to tackle him. You want to send your running back out for a wheel?
Who tackle him? Who tackle him?
I'll tackle him. Asterisk mark. I gotta be as physical to deal with a tight end.
So you
goes
DB quarterback?
Hold on. I gotta be as athletic to cover your receiver that wants to run this 9 route.
Stand on the hill though. Say what you gonna say. Stand on business.
I gotta be as strong to carry this running back that you got coming out here for this wheel route, or to come down in the flat and cover. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be just as tough to take on that pulling guard that's coming out here to
come on,
lane.
You carried it.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the
toughest. It's the most
demanding. Pulling guard.
It's the most demanding position in football.
Where the outside linebacker at?
No comparison.
No, where the outside linebacker at for the guard? I ain't talking about Falcons comparison. I get you. It's one of the toughest positions to play.
Okay.
It's not tougher than quarterback, and I don't think it's tougher than tackle.
Oh man, stop it! You better move on.
No, let's stay here for a second.
Yeah, you better move on.
I think they want to hear, because we agree on a lot of things.
Okay. It wasn't until recently we started asking our quarterbacks to be athletes. That wasn't until recently.
Oh, but we always asked them to read the defense and make an accurate throw while 300-pound men are trying to kill them.
Above the shoulders, we asked you to be a savant. But beneath the shoulders, we never asked you.
But can't DBs protect themselves?
Protect themselves?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So you doing the tackle, but it's a way to protect yourself. I'm sitting back there in the pocket, and I got to step into a throw, knowing 250 linebackers coming down the barrel to kill me.
Yeah.
And I make an accurate. Like, I don't understand why we have an argument about this.
How many rules have been put into play because of the quarterback, and how many rules have been put into play because of DB?
I mean, blame. You know who I'm about to blame?
Hold on. Now you done messed up, because how many checks have been written? The pay rate has exponentially increased at the wide receiver. I can't say running back. Them boys getting shorted. Quarterback. But sticking with this wide
Nobody.
receiver boys ain't getting paid nothing.
Saquon out here begging.
Bro.
Call him back.
They milking the hell out them 1 year deals. But
Agent like,
shout
call him.
Shout out to them though. It's gonna be and plus you're gonna be out the league at 28, 29. So
Boy.
damn. But anyway,
Agent on the phone, but don't have the Ron Osgood discussion. How you doing, Mr. B?
What's up? Yo, they ain't got nothing to tell them boys. Cause after that rookie deal, boy, God bless you. God bless you.
I give you though, DBs are the third most important thing.
Hold on, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So like,
on team.
Pay rates have increased time and time again because the quarterback and wide receiver position. Why? Because offenses have been getting better. Also, why? The rules are tighter on how you can defend a receiver. Anything can be DPI, holding, illegal contact, whatever you want to, any other rule that I'm missing out on right now. But there's been very particular on how you can guard and defend. You pretty much running on air as far as how you defending receivers or whoever comes out there to run a route. You're running on air because it's hands off. It's, and you're dealing with the most explosive athletes in the world, which, especially if you're talking about at the nickel position, that's every snap with somebody, like I said, one of the most explosive athletes with a two-way go. They can go either way.
Do the slot guy be the most explosive athlete, though?
I'm about to say, if you want me to be even more specific, nickel is for damn sure top 3 hardest position in all of football.
But y'all heard it here first. IDK Sports Pod.
But man, as far as the one-on-ones, wide receiver versus DBs, all we're looking for is technique. Get out your break on the ball, mirroring hips.
Yeah.
Can you flow to the ball, make life hard out there on the perimeter, even if you can transition from an X to a Z. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you want to get some slot work, go out to and play the boundary. Is your speed good? You got long speed. Can you track the ball over your shoulder? Can you, keep up? That's all we're looking for you to do is keep up. I'm not even looking for a pass breakup or interception in those one-on-one drills. That's not what I'm looking for. All I'm looking for is your technique good. Is your hand placement good? Because we ask you not to play that position with your hands, but with your feet and your hips. That's all we're looking at. So it's important to me.
I don't see where they look good.
You don't see where they look good?
I just don't see, unless you got the technique. I see the technique part. I can watch you do that through drill. The one-on-one just seems like it's just so one-sided to the receiver that I don't get what people get out of it. But
yeah, well, that's the thing. It's you're not expected to, exactly stop. If you get a stop, that's what's up. That's a gold star on that, for that rep. You're not expected to get a stop because keep in mind, this is only an isolated drill, just you and the wide receiver. Mm-hmm. But let's say in live action, in an actual game, that quarterback probably won't even throw that slant. He probably won't even throw that dig or that crosser or that even that go ball over the top. Because wow, you got safety help over top. You got that linebacker in the middle of the field. Yeah. You got the edge rusher that just dropped into coverage. That probably deters him from making that decision. So all we're looking for here is just technique. And even in the wide receivers, I'm being, one-sided, because of my bias, but even for receivers too, sink your hips. How's that stem? How's your release package? Can you work the top of the route? Is your hips good, feet good? We're looking for the same things on both sides of the ball, but it's a good matchup of your best athletes that you got on the field during that practice week. So can't really complain when it comes to that. That's a show. That's the one you get your popcorn ready for.
So we ever go to the Senior Bowl, we know what size the field.
Oh yeah, I'll holler at you later, bro.
You know I'm in the trenches.
They be getting loud down there, bro. It be getting loud. I was watching the practice week, bro. It's a lot of commotion. And it's like one where like where the scouts and the coaches would come down from like the bleachers.
Everybody needs to see it.
Because everybody, so like like I said, the wide receivers and
it's
DBs.
Like it's a gladiator.
Yeah, okay. So I'm saying, so let me paint the pictures. Like, so the wide receivers and the DBs, everybody sit in the bleachers. They'll sit on like the sideline and they'll watch it because they're trying to get the oohs and ahs out.
When
right?
the big boys come on the field.
But when the heavies come on the field, and it's time for that mud work.
Yeah.
During the week, they were showing the footage. Like you got head coaches standing around looking like they're trying to see something. like nah, I'm trying to see this. What's happening? Because the energy.
When you got
energy, bro.
You got big 6'8", 330.
Yeah.
Versus BJ.
They be making noise.
6'2", 310.
They be making noise.
1-on-1 when they hike the ball. Let's get this work. Get this work.
It's energy, bro. I don't know what it is when the heavy put the moving, bro.
Get this work. And it's physical. It's no hiding.
Yeah.
You can't hide behind a bad throw. Can't hide behind a.
Yeah.
It's just me, you. Let's rock.
Listen, and that's one thing I would give that positional drill over the one-on-ones for wide receivers and DBs. That is one of the most practical and transitional drills in that practice week. Yeah. Because like I just said, for wide receivers and DBs, you might have a buzz safety or a zone linebacker dropping that will probably make that route non-existent. But that edge that's coming off, that's that edge that's bearing down on you, or that twist D tackle that's coming into your gap. Yeah, now that's gonna happen in the game. That's gonna happen. How do you approach? Yeah, how do you gonna approach that?
Ain't no double team block.
Yeah. Nah, ain't no combos.
Tackles versus guard. Rush ins versus tackle.
Let's do it.
3 seconds, let's get it.
Let's do it.
And if I put you on the ground, it's a problem.
Oh, man. Pour some syrup on them. We got a pancake. Pour some syrup on them.
It's a great, just go on YouTube and watch it, man. It's a great time for me. Both of them are actually pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I'm throwing a little hate, but both drills are really good. Now, this is my standout. Won the MVP.
Speak on it.
And I wasn't too high on him when you talked about him during the college game. Right? I wasn't too high on him when you talked about him for South Carolina.
Yeah.
But Spencer Rattler might be a better pro quarterback than he was a college quarterback. Because some of the throws that he made, perfect placement, perfect back shoulders, perfect throws.
Yeah.
I just think that he flew up my draft board.
Yeah, because he was looking at like a solid maybe 4th, 5th. I think after this week, he probably looking at an easy 2nd round. But one thing about Spencer, because I echoed the same sentiment on X now, not Twitter, but that him being more pro ready than or being more made for the pros as opposed to being a collegiate athlete. One thing about Spencer is that he's it's maturity that that you can definitely see in his game, whereas others may struggle. Like Sam Hartman struggled this week down there at the Senior Bowl.
Hey, they was on QB1 together, wasn't they?
That was the same season?
That was the same season? I think it was.
Possibly. We could be getting that wrong.
But they both was on the show.
Yeah, for sure. But it's definitely maturity, and not just because the arm talent been there. The arm talent was there during the Netflix special. He was all the rave coming out of high school, out of Arizona. So the arm talent always been there, but the maturity is more made for the program. Say it's due to the controversy, him coming out of Oklahoma that made him grow up a little bit, maybe even due to how he was portrayed during the Netflix special. But the maturity and how smart his IQ, his game IQ shows, and it's even in his play that makes him a little bit faster than the other QBs that was down there in Alabama this past week. So, man, big hats off to him. He went like 4 for 4 during that bowl game. He threw a tud. Shout out to him, man. Go crazy.
I'm gonna let you go. A person that I wasn't impressed by and I like him. I wasn't too impressed by Michael.
Mm.
I think this is where I'm at with it, right? Spencer has the upside to me. Caleb is the best one out of all of them. Bo is what you see.
Yeah.
I don't know where Michael is.
Oh,
Like
in that rank.
in
Yeah.
that range. Like I told you when we talked about Spencer when I started seeing him, I said at worst I see Spencer being Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
And that's a good worst.
Yeah, it's not bad.
He's accurate. It's like he's accurate.
Mm-hmm.
I think that accuracy for Michael can be improved on. He's not as mobile as you would think he would be. I don't know because we haven't got to the combine. We'll see the 40 times. But I don't know whether it's upside or it is the best he's going to be.
Whereas, like, there's room to grow with, say, like a Spencer Rattler.
Spencer, I have room to grow. Caleb definitely has
room to grow.
Room to grow. Bo is who Bo's going to be.
That's a fact. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
Sam Hartman, I think he's a perennial backup. Michael didn't jump off on the page in a time where I think he could have jumped off. And I could be wrong. Some people have liked what he did. Me personally, I think it was a time for him to really show something different. We don't get to like pro days. Everybody throws good at pro days.
There you go. Because I say like I was about to shoot him some bail, but at the end of the day, it's just an excuse because you're not playing with your friends or the people that you was your teammates from college. So you're not out there with your coaches from your team, so everybody is working with the same deck. Why he struggled as opposed to another quarterback that kind of excelled, a la Spencer Rattler. You just hope for a better showing than he gave this past week. But get your point.
Who you got?
All right, man. We just talked about the DB, so I gotta show some love, man. Quinyon Mitchell, man, out of Toledo.
Dog.
Big dog, man. And it was quiet. It was quiet because I was like, rolling to this draft season, you kind of keep my eye on who you think may like do it. Who's gonna be CB1. That's always my eye out every draft season. But he made some noise, dog. Some noise. I'm talking sticky in coverage, footwork there, mirroring routes. Could have ran it for him during some of those one-on-ones. He could have really ran the route for him. And that's what I mean when I say like when they run they do these drills and it's like running on air. Because you can't. It's not too much hand usage in today's the way that today's DB play is played. So it got to be very, very technically sound to really do this job at a high level. And I think that's what Quinyon did this past week. So hats off to him. He was definitely a standout for me this past week. Now, as far as a sleeper from this past week, I got to give that to Jaheim Bell out of Florida State. During his time at Florida State, he kind of took on this. He was an athlete, for lack of a better term. He was, tight end when he had to be a tight end. Running back, H back, split in, whatever you want to call him. He was just an all around athlete, fullback. Just a jack of all trades, master of none. But I could also see a path for that for a team. I can definitely see a path where a team can make some good utilization out of that. So, mind you, I come from like the Chris Cooley era when he was with the Redskins, now Commanders.
Man, wait.
I come from that era where that same guy, that can run up and mug your linebacker or mug your Mike in the A or B gap can also go out there and run a 5-yard out or mess around, run a 5-yard out that turns into an out and up. You know what I'm saying? He's just that kind of athlete. And to bring it to more present, I can kind of see him in that same mode as Isaiah Likely, who started making.
He's about the size.
Yeah. And also, I seen him run over cats from the running back position during his time with FSU too. So he is a weapon that would go under a lot of radars coming into the draft season, but keep an eye out for him. That's a sneaky one. We're gonna get into more prospects as as these episodes roll out. So please keep an eye out for it. But Jaheim Bell is the early one I'm gonna take a look at. But as far as someone I think that law, I don't want to call them losers because you know, we still got room to improve. It's very early in the draft season, but Ted Walker, wide receiver out of UNC, it was always my fear that that when he, now that he's getting into this draft season, that he's going to be labeled like a one-trick pony, and it was starting to become that. Like during the bowl game last week, they tried and tried and tried again and tried to hit him on a go ball, and it was not working. Now, mind you, again, this isn't his quarterback. This isn't his teammate that he done played with like for a couple seasons now. But for someone with as limited collegiate experience that he has at the FBS level, you would want to think that you would want to bring something more to the party than just that route, because it wasn't like, oh, they just killed him in the game on the go ball during the game. It was during practice too. Hands weren't good during the practice week either. So, in which element that you was bringing down here to the Senior Bowl that you was really gonna make your name off of? And that's where I thought he really struggled.
Yeah,
because the other routes didn't seem natural to him.
He didn't look that good. That was one of my dudes I was looking at. I
Yeah.
was like, there's kind of high hope for him.
Right.
But he did not look that good in practice, though.
It just didn't look natural. And like I said, he has very limited experience. Not only
He's a project.
Yeah, not only just as a receiver, but as a football player to begin with. He has very limited football experience. So, like you said, it's raw at this point, but you're buying into his athleticism, saying that it's a project.
Yeah, I mean, I think he got invited to the combine. I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh yeah, he's gonna like them field.
He's gonna get drafted because he's gonna run fast, jump high.
Yeah, he's an athlete for sure.
Probably gonna lift pretty well. Yeah, 3-cone drill, and somebody gonna be like, I can take a chance. Mm-hmm. I'll take a shot. I'm all good, but like I said, keep following us for more content because we got a long off season.
Oh man, we about to go crazy.
And we like, what I'm saying, like we said, we're just the average guys. So we was really watching these janks at work. I got off of work. So as we get more time to break it down, probably like for the next 3-4 episodes, you'll probably hear us break down at least a couple of people think about. Because like now is the time where teams are made. You know what I'm saying? And then it rolls right into recruiting too. Signing day is coming up.
All right now.
So definitely stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? College football never ends. So
there you go.
We definitely gonna be talking about it. Now, moving on to the next segments. The segment that a lot of people liked on social media.
Yeah.
They really like this. Hear me out. I think they liked it. So this is the hear me out section. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm also gonna bring in to tie it into my aunt's "What are you watching?" section because it goes hand in hand. And really, so I'm gonna start off with "What are you watching?" And what am I watching? Mm-hmm. So what am I watching? I'm watching right now. On Sundays and Wednesdays, watching women's college basketball, man. It came a long way.
Crazy, right?
Like I saw that LSU South Carolina game. If you didn't see it, like where it had the energy like a pro NBA, big time NCAA game. It's really like it just came so far from where it was. You had like I grew up in the era where Tennessee and UConn was it.
Yep.
But now it's just so spread out where like, there's a lot of girls out here, women, I'm sorry, that play great basketball. It looks good. Good content. I hope my thing is this goes into the hear me out, so hear me out. The WNBA and women, women listeners, if you could DM me if I'm wrong, let me know I'm off base with this. Is the WNBA ready for what the influx of talent that's about to come? Are they ready? Are you ready to market it? Like,
that was the one. That was the one. Like, that's real star power coming.
Are you ready to market?
Yeah.
Like, my thing is, like, I think sometimes women's sports, sometimes want to prove that they're so good at the sport, that they're good at the sport just like the men, where they don't have to do certain things. I get that. Y'all proving that. The WNBA games I watch,
For sure.
the women's college basketball games, the talent is there. But it's nothing wrong. All right. This is where I might be off base. But like, I also be looking at other things like, and see, people think I'm about to say something crazy, but no, I'm not about to say what you think I'm about to say. Why don't y'all market with edge control?
Oh, this boy wildin'.
like I talked to my wife about it.
Hey, yo.
like Angel Reese, baby hairs be laid. Like, you think that what?
Go ahead.
What? I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm dead serious. Like, you don't think the average woman wants to know, like, hey, that works out? Be like, oh, if Angel Reese is on the bottle of an edge control or on a commercial, you don't think if it can lay down her baby hairs during the workout, you think your workout that you're doing doesn't hurt? Does it help? Am I wrong?
Yo, making it. Getting a sponsorship for edge control is crazy.
Women don't use edge control?
Nah, for sure. I get to you gonna sponsor the Edge toothbrush too? That they use the toothbrush they use for the edge.
Make your own toothbrush. You think people won't buy it?
Oh, the Angel Reese toothbrush would be crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Weave.
But you know, like
shorties be out here with the ponytails
out there that don't use weave, bro. Like
I'm not. But see, but do you market to everybody? I'm not. I'm just bringing out examples. I haven't finished.
You marketing to your demo.
Is the marketing so like if you got shorty that has nice edges, or she wears a weave when she plays, or a ponytail when she plays, or whatever she does when she plays. Like I'm talking about, like I'm just saying. I think the WNBA need to lean in on feminine products, and I think it would help sponsorship from women, and then put the people out there. You got to start somewhere because they're not getting only the big names get the big sponsorship. But I can put a B-level player, like a mid-level star, on the edge control.
Maybe they're not trying to be tied to the feminine product. You know, you don't want to. This is a bad example. So I'm not trying to throw you off your point. But it's like, not for that. Don't tie me to like a household cleaning item when I ball. I'm an athlete. You know what I'm saying? But
and LeBron on the bag of Ruffle chips that you find in the gas station.
That's far cry from like edge control. You know what I'm saying?
Like you do stuff that you do. Like don't LeBron don't a lot of the male players have like protein powders they be on and the muscle development stuff they be on.
They're athletes.
Exactly. And you think the average woman that's out here hooping on the weekend? Nah. Listen, hear me out. Stop laughing. Stop laughing. You making it work. You're not making it serious. I'm being dead ass. So you're a woman out there, right? Imagine you see a commercial that says, you know, sometimes I just want to get in a good workout, but I just got my hair done, and I don't want my edges to get frayed. This is what I use. Edge control. By such and such. You mean to tell me that the women that's the athletic now mind you, you're demoing to the athletic women, right?
Gotcha.
If she's going out here balling or working out, you don't think she's like, damn, Angel Reese baby hairs don't never come up while she working out, still looking. It's a demo out there that women that want to look pretty while working out. You go to the gym. I don't. Look at me. I don't.
Right.
Some women in that be like, but if she had the edge control, like,
that's what I'm saying. What's the edge control? Like, I understand that transition from workout to corporate woman to in the street baddie. You know that.
Yes.
But I got you.
Lean in. Lean into the feminine products to get that demo.
Yeah. Versatility for sure. Who can't appreciate that?
You know, and get the bag. The NBA, you got the niggas out here with Dano's yogurt. You think Cam Newton need Dano's yogurt?
Boy, but scrape the bottom of the barrel for that one.
Like they getting like all these commercials say like you got all these feminine products out here that men really can't advertise. That you can. Like the Angel Reese edge brush. That's hard. With the combo with the with a picture on it. It was sell.
Slave.
Oh yeah, I like to wear this. Okay. Like,
You got something for Caitlin Clark?
yo, why you gonna put me on the spot like that?
I'm just saying, what's
This
her
is not
demo?
hear me out, yo. Yo, you did that on purpose.
I'm asking questions.
You did that on purpose. And on Black History Month. That's nasty.
That's crazy.
That's nasty. That's nasty on Black History Month for you to do that.
I just said, what's that? My girl Lay with the Butter, the guard for South Carolina you was just talking about. She go crazy.
And then like some women,
locks.
like you got some women that got locks, hair. I'm even off hair product, the skin products. You know, some women like to work out,
like to be moisturized,
and like to have soft skin, and still like to have soft skin. I'm not saying go all the way in on just, but it's a demo of women.
Swaggy too.
And let me say this, right? And I don't mean no disrespect. It's a demo of women out there that like to be athletic and look good at the same time.
Swaggy, sure.
Why do you think athleisure wear is one of the biggest selling things? Hey, why they not in that?
About to say Lululemon been going crazy. As far as their drops, getting like they're actually getting like celebrity push now. That is
that's
right there.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like wearing some shorts.
Collab for sure.
Sports bras. You know, of course you got the other feminine products, but I think the WNBA, it's time, like, you have proven that y'all have ballers.
Oh, without a question.
So you can lean into the feminine products a little bit more and still have ballers. And still be like, not take away nothing from the brand.
Agreed.
But they're coming. It's a lot of players that's coming. Y'all don't have enough teams to field all these players. So we'll have to open up new markets.
Yeah.
And you got some stars, some star power coming. It's already stars.
Fact.
So that's why it's like, you know, it kind of ties in. Cause I've been watching women's college basketball all year, every Sunday. Ever since football went off on Sundays, I've been watching women's college basketball. It comes on ESPN on Sundays. People that don't know, they balling. They more interested in some of these men's games. Let's keep it a buck.
It'll be different to your point. Like on a serious note, to your point, difference is like these new crop of young women basketball players, professional women basketball players, like they're actually coming to the league with a bag already, with endorsements already.
Exactly.
So y'all gonna have to make room in your budget and budget accordingly.
Yes,
because
the NBA is known because of faces. Yeah. People don't like teams. It's not like football. In football, you fall in love with a team.
Good point.
NBA, it's jokers that follow LeBron ever since he left Cleveland the first time. Kobe fans. You fall in love with players in basketball because basketball is that type of sport. And the WNBA got players that can be followed. Now I'm not gonna lean into the more things I kind of think a little misogynistic with men be looking how they look. I'm not talking about how they look. I'm talking about women marketing into women
outside of basketball. Yeah.
Outside of basketball. And it is a demo. You see it on your TikTok, you see it on your Instagram of women that like to work out and look good while they do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now some of them get in there, get active. Get active and don't care how they look.
They drop a bucket on you. Edges or not. Yeah. You're gonna get a bucket for sure.
Yeah, but like some women like to look good and do it. Nail polish, sports nail polish, sports bras, headbands, shampoos.
Not the satin headband. That's crazy. Hey,
bonnets.
Call me. Call me. We can make it real. We can make a deal happen.
You know what I'm saying? Bonnets. You know, like what I do after the game. Like I think the WNBA, like women would like to see, well, what's your routine after a game, after you done did all that?
Man, because you already got like IG, like athletic trainers trying to tell you why not translate the athlete that you see on your TV screen and really hear from them first.
And that's why I said that's my hear me out. That's my hear me out because like I really think it's an untapped market. It's like they're balling.
Yeah,
they're balling. So
it was legitimate. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. The edges, you started with the edges. I didn't know you was going, but I'm glad I let you land that plane, man. That was good, boss. Good.
What you got?
All right. So I'm gonna go with the Pro Bowl. Hear me out. So as Anthony just mentioned, if you were to compare Pro Bowl weekend, or should I say Pro Bowl week, in comparison to the NBA All-Star weekend, it's night and day.
No comparison.
Night and day. Shit, we ain't even gotta go NBA. MLB All-Star.
I heard it's lit though.
It's lit. Night and
That
day.
might have to put that on the list.
Night and day. And they be out there too. The crowd, they show up for that.
I heard it be lit.
That
That weekend be lit.
It's up. But when you choosing the MLB, so the MLB, NBA, they're over here. They're on this tier. NFL Pro Bowl week, bottom tier, bro. Probably down there with NHL, whatever the case is, whoever else is doing All-Star weeks. Why is that? It's what plagued my mind when I was thinking about this Hear Me Out section. Why is the NFL Pro Bowl week so lackluster?
Why?
I mean, mind you, I get it. There's no incentive to do anything. When you can get hurt, you're not playing for anything real. There's no cash bonus. I mean, there's a cash bonus in your contract, but that's just in being named a Pro Bowler. After that, it's just like,
I'm here.
Well, I'm here. Thanks, thanks for the check. But and then, like you mentioned, when it comes down to the fans, fans are more loyal to the team than they are to the player. You may have a favorite player that you want to see, but if that favorite player left your team, you're not going to leave as LeBron did with Cleveland, go to Miami. You're going to stay with your team because you're just more loyal to the team than you are any player.
True.
So we don't care about the players that much. Their names ain't that buzzworthy that much unless you're a Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen or just the superstars of the sport. And more times than not, they're in the final game, the Super Bowl. You're not going to see them every go around. Like you're guaranteed to see LeBron during All-Star weekend. So, all in all, I say all that to say, how do we fix it?
Oh, here we go.
Hear me out. We need some engagement. The first thing we got to do is drive up engagement. So I came up with a list of things that we can do to play up Pro Bowl week.
All right, what we got?
All right. I'm gonna start out hot. Powder Puff 7-on-7. Y'all remember the Powder Puff games in high school during homecoming week?
What women you getting to play the 7-on-7?
Celebrity women or maybe influencers, get them out there to play a 7-on-7 football game. We got him. They go any influencer, name your top influencer, match them with a brand. They're bringing their influence, their engagement to a heavy machine like the NFL. We got them. Engagement's up already.
Okay.
We got them. Trust me. Now for the actual Pro Bowl game, we doing drink champs, or the guys that do drunk history. We getting commentators, we getting comedians drunk, and we calling them to broadcast the game. We'll get some comedians, we'll get them drunk, and they're gonna commentate the game, play by play.
That's actually not a bad idea. Like I would add like an actual play by play.
Yeah.
They have
to mediate.
To
actual mediate the game, but you need something to liven up. Because they're already, I think now they actually do like flag football instead of the actual game. So you need somebody to kind of drive up the commentary, because you're just watching your favorite player play half speed. Outside of that, there's nothing really there that's going to provide you any entertainment outside of just seeing like a touchdown catch, or something that's entertaining. So that's that. So we got Powder Puff game, we got drunk commentary, and for the skills challenge, man, let's see what's up with that 4x1 relay. Let's see what's up with that 4x1 relay, bro. every year we hear about Tyreek Hill, the cheetah. He's the fastest. Miami has the fastest team on the field, fastest team on turf, or whatever you want to call it. Let's set it up. Let's set it up. I like to see my Eagles run in there. I like to see saying give Smitty and the boys a run. You know what I'm saying? Get her. They can make some hay. I definitely want to see the Ravens. I want to see Lamar Jackson and Keaton Mitchell lining up. You know what I'm saying? And Zay Flowers. You know what I'm saying? Lamar probably be your anchor. I probably let Zay be the anchor, actually. But there's some teams out here that could probably have something to say about that. Set it up. Set it up. And even if, like, let's say Miami doesn't want to run it 1 year, all you need is one group of 4 from your favorite team to say, hey, I want to do it. Or even if, let's just say this, because we're already at the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Draft your 4x1 team and let's run it.
What if you do 4x1, your fastest players at the Pro Bowl versus like actual track?
Let's run it. My thing is you got to drive it up, make it entertainment. Because, I mean, at the same time, you ain't going to beat the 3-point contest with what you got now. Dodgeball ain't going to get it done.
You're not going to touch the NBA. NBA All-Star Weekend is the NBA All-Star Weekend. But you can beat it. You can beat the MLB.
But because you already got, because at this point, we're not even calling it the NBA All-Star Weekend. We don't even call it that. We just say All-Star Weekend, and you know what we're talking about.
It's up.
It don't care. We don't care what city you put it in. It was in Cleveland before.
It was in Salt Lake.
You know what I'm saying? We don't care. Folks don't care where the All-Star Weekend is at. They going. The IG models, they going.
I'm gonna go 1 year.
Your agents.
Hey, when they stuck in vans 1 year?
Bruh, in a U-Haul truck.
U-Haul truck? That's hard.
Bro, they going.
Yeah, he don't know. Like you open up the window.
It's spring break for adults.
So like if you in a U-Haul van, you open up the window or you open up the back door, let some air out.
Crazy. That's gonna smell crazy. Cause you got fast food wrappers and your deodorants and bodies. It's gonna smell crazy in there.
Somebody passed gas.
Oh, for sure. That's a lot of. Anyway, that thing ain't ventilated neither. All right, but
oh goddamn,
goddamn. A whoopee cushion in there, man. But
outside.
But you ain't you. So yeah, you're right. You're not going to touch All-Star Weekend. But even when they have All-Star Weekend, a proven product, the 3-point contest, the dunk contest, the skills challenge, you still add the celebrity game. You still add the rookies versus.
I ain't gonna lie, the celebrity game is underrated at the All-Star game.
You know what I'm saying? And you still add to it. You still got guest coaches.
But they used to play a celebrity flag game at the Pro Bowl when they had like the ex-Hall of Fame. Remember Dan Marino had a team and Steve Young played against the other one. Yeah, they used to do that.
You got to run it up.
I think the money is just too much to risk now.
Well, that's another thing. You got to make it incentive too. Outside of
the teams are not going to insure players. Contracts are not guaranteed. So I get hurt going full speed.
Now we talking.
I feel like the Pro Bowl is what it's gonna be, bro.
Now we talking NFLPA, and that's outside my bandwidth, brother.
I just think back in the day, guys didn't really care, but all the positions wasn't losing out on money. You know what I'm saying? If it's a contract, I get hurt in the Pro Bowl. Remember Drew Brees got hurt?
Yeah. I'm about to say, I think somebody broke their foot. I can't remember his name, but somebody literally broke their foot at the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, like, now you're talking about $100 million.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, but, hey, NFLPA need to get on that because now you're just slapping us in the face, especially if you're putting it on the same week as something as more entertaining as the Senior Bowl.
Yeah, I think, like you said, I think the team aspect, I think you just get like your playoff teams get together and y'all get your best 7 of the people that got eliminated have a 7-on-7 tournament.
Yeah,
with the teams, so people can still root for their teams.
Yeah, and that can be in this. There's an incentive in that too. You know what I'm saying? Where you have an early nod, whether that's I don't want to say draft capital, but maybe you get a compensatory pick out of that.
I mean, I think the teams would do that. Like, if you get money for it, and then like teams put their best 7 together, or they, even if they ain't got Pro Bowlers, like put their best 7 together, and you play the teams, and then you can still recognize Pro Bowlers and All Pro.
Right.
But like Pro Bowl weekend, like the teams that got eliminated from the playoffs, they can put 7 of their best players on and have a 7-on-7 tournament.
Man, let's turn into NFL Street, man. 7-on-7. Let's run it.
That'd be hard. That'd be hard.
Yeah, something's better than that. Because at the point y'all go at the pace y'all going now, you might as well just scrap the game because we're not watching. I
know.
I doubt they might. I would hate to see their numbers.
I think it comes
their
on
viewers.
right. I think it comes on right before the Grammys.
It's 3:00.
It comes on
a
right
Sunday.
It comes on right before the Grammys. That's crazy.
3:00 on a Sunday.
I'm not watching
it. Yeah, well, moving on.
All right. Nah, that's real though. I mean, they gotta do something. The Pro Bowl just at this point, you can scrap it. I don't think nobody would miss it. Just have all pros.
Just give me. It's like the Associated Press for all. You know what I'm saying? Just
like it's just not.
Just tell me who they are. We'll be cool.
I don't think people care anymore.
Yeah, just tell me who the all pros and we're cool.
I don't think people care, especially now that the next week is Super Bowl. Nobody cares.
Let me get ready for this.
Let me get ready for Super Bowl. All right, Kenny.
What's up, man?
You know what I'm saying? In case you missed it, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we might have been looking at, but we weren't really looking at. If you know what I'm talking about. What we missed this week, man?
In case you missed it, welcome back. My favorite segment. All right, so this week on In Case You Missed It, we're gonna tone it down just a bit. So, we are HBCU prideful on this platform. So I wanted to know exactly how much money the games where FBS and FCS match up. Like, because they like to, they'll dole us out there sometimes, and we get beat by a large margin. Unless you're A&T in 2018, you beat up Eastern Carolina. Was it Coastal Carolina or Eastern Carolina? East Carolina. You come out there and surprise some folks, and you beat their ass, and still get a check for beating their ass. So, I wanted to see exactly what the payout was for this year of pay-to-play game.
Oh, I saw this article. I know what you're about to talk about.
So, this season, FAMU is at the top of that list.
Yep.
They're getting paid $700,000 to play Miami.
It's a good check.
It's a nice check. Not too far behind that is Alabama A&M. They're getting $525,000. They travel to Auburn.
Good check. It's in Alabama.
Yeah.
Cover your expenses. That's a good check. That's good money.
Morgan State's on that list to play Ohio. $425,000.
Ohio State or Ohio?
I'll get back to you on that.
They're playing Ohio. That's a game where it might be like, bring me my money. Hey, if they're playing Ohio, yeah, they could beat them because they almost beat them last year.
Your school, NSU.
Yeah, East Carolina, baby.
Yeah.
NSU. 350.
Yeah,
I know.
And Jackson State got.
And we gonna beat their ass.
Jackson State got that. Got the same deal for Louisiana Monroe.
We going 2 hours down the road to Greenville, and we whipping ass. Yep. Know that.
A&T, they got a deal.
They
got a deal for Wake Forest.
Yeah, they get like 300.
Yeah, they got 325.
It's not bad. If you've been to Greensboro, not mean to step on your shit, right? But if you've been to Greensboro with this money games, 325 to go 20 minutes down the road. What's Salem in Greensboro like 30 minutes?
Okay.
Get an ass whipping in the check. That's ain't bad.
You know what I'm saying?
That's go home the same day.
You know what I'm saying? So what I was going to ask was, is the mission worth it?
Yes.
Is the mission worth it?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking you.
You trying to get my hate? You trying to get the hate come out?
I'm just saying, is the mission worth it?
So, all right.
Mind you, let me just add some context. So, as a young warthog, I didn't really understand the purpose of these, I guess you could say, smaller schools,
The money
going out
games.
there. Yeah, but I didn't understand that. That's what I'm saying. When I
Yeah.
was younger, I didn't really understand. I'm like, why they beating our team's heads in like this?
Yeah.
Why are you signing up for this? Somebody got to get control of this. This is crazy.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Yeah.
this a money thing.
Yeah.
We trying to, flip some programs around. Now we got a few more scholarships and yada, 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 yada. So I was like, okay, I get that. But then, lo and behold, you got the team, like I just mentioned, the Aggies. Who beat that ass and get a check.
That's the best part.
That would kind of flip my mind, like, maybe the mission is worth it.
So, you better maybe get my bag.
Let's do it.
You better get my bag. I know y'all that don't know, and I will have my pops on here one day. HBCU all my life. Watched them all my life. I've seen the money games. Now, it's the levels to the money game, and the money game only makes sense if the travel, if you're getting paid money and you're making money. Prime example, Eddie George went to took Tennessee State to Notre Dame.
Yes, sir.
Everybody got beat up, got beat down, got $1.5 million though.
Thank you, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That helps the whole program, not just football, the whole athletic budget. Because mind you, these are smaller schools, and it's not just HBCUs that do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I just highlight them, but all FCS schools play money games. LSU and Grambling played, and Southern played in back-to-back years, right? LSU gave both of them $700,000. LSU gave Southern $700,000 to come play, and they right across the street from each other.
God.
So now it gotta make sense. It doesn't look good when it happens, but if the money makes sense, it can make your program a lot of money. Alabama going from Montgomery to Auburn to play and get a $500,000 check is a good check.
Sure.
Who else you say? FAMU going down to Miami to play for $700,000. That's a good check. Yeah, and they gonna pay you. And most time they pay for the band to come too, because like, you know what I'm saying, them HBCUs, band don't come for free. Right? Back in the day, some of our deals wasn't as good. So against the big schools, good check. Now, flip side, Ohio, Morgan State, if it's University of Ohio versus Morgan State, that's a game Morgan State can beat them. Morgan State has a good enough team again coming back this year, and they almost did it last year where they almost beat a MAC school.
Yeah.
So now you're talking about beating them and taking $300,000.
I like to see it.
You know what I'm saying? Our team is supposed to be older this year. Us going to East Carolina, East Carolina ain't no easy dub. You know what I'm saying? You about to pay $350 to go 2 hours. Now A&T gonna have a tough time against Wake Forest because they're not like as good as they used to be. But $350 to go 2 minutes down the road, 20 minutes down the road, where you can stay in your dorm state, like you can just drive down the road
that day. Yeah,
that day. The money has to make sense for the travel. So like if the one that didn't make sense to me was when Alabama State played UCLA for $500,000. That didn't cover expenses. That's the stupid. But they played Central for like $750,000 or $800,000 with the flight included. It has to make sense. Like if I'm gonna go out there and know I'm about to get beat down, we're going to compete.
You gotta bring some money back.
But I got that money helps the whole athletic program.
Sure.
So you might play 2 games, and you don't do it all the time. Like this year, we're only playing East Carolina. Everybody else we're playing is either our level, and then we got Virginia State. That's Division II.
Yeah.
Like A&T is only playing Wake Forest. I think another person on that list that you missed, that they probably didn't show. I think was Alcorn's playing Vandy for like $400,000. We were supposed to play that game, but we opted out of that game. Money games in general, if the travel makes sense, then it's going to make sense altogether. Now, since it's Black History Month, I'm talking about disparities. We can play the same team, and they be trying to back in the day, and sometimes now they try to short ball us. Alabama can play Sanford and give Sanford $800,000, but sometimes they'll try to give us 4.
Oh.
So now that's where disparities come in.
How do they explain that? I'm sorry, go ahead.
I mean, how does America explain everything?
No, understood. No, we ain't gotta stay here. It's understood.
Okay. they get active. This Tennessee Kentucky game. I like. It's always got a smile that you got to worry about. But that's where the disparity came in. Like and then some of these other schools will play FBS lower levels tier because they have FBS schools play money games too.
Yeah.
So like a Marshall will play a Ohio State and get a million and get a $1.2 million check. That's why they were so mad at Notre Dame last year. They was kind of off on Marcus Freeman the year before because they played Marshall, got one. Marshall they paid Marshall 1.5 to play them, and Marshall beat them. Whew. So
get back them up.
So that's just, I'm glad you brought that point up because it's a give and take, man. And vice versa, division. We play Virginia State. We're gonna pay Virginia State to come play us. Division 2, you gotta pay them too. So it's just a really a give and take. Like, is it worth it?
It sounds like what's it, big fish take little fish type deal?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
like if somebody come to you, like you the coach of Hampton, right? And Virginia say, yo, we want to play, we'll give y'all 500,000. I'm taking that. Right up the street, 4 hours down the road. Right in Charlottesville. See, it might be less than 4 hours. It might be 2.5 Charlottesville from here. I don't think it take Blacksburg a little bit further. Tech a little bit further.
You got to Virginia Tech. You might
but Charlottesville, Charlottesville go up 95, cut across. Yeah, Charlottesville ain't that far away. About 2.5, 3 hours. But even if you go to Tech, that's 4 hours away. They pay you $700 for 4 hours. That's nothing.
It's a good weekend.
So like that's when it comes to money games, that's where, that's what that's about. You know what I'm saying? Like it gotta make sense. That's why when Dion was talking about all money games, I don't like playing them. He didn't know the culture. Like HBCUs need their money. We underfunded by the states. So if your athletic department can play 2 money games and bring in a meal all together, that helps
use that money.
All the non-revenue sports.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
That's a good point you brought up, man. I saw that same article. I usually don't talk about HBCU stuff too much because we could talk about it, but it's only
gonna go one way.
You say the wrong thing, man. They blew your head, bro. Because there's a couple of probably on that same website. We probably saw a couple articles. I thought she was about to bring up the coaching stuff. I said I was about to cut this camera off.
I'm gonna let that one go. And you're right. I saw those too, and I said no, thank you. Thank you.
That's a whole nother. I ain't trying to. Ain't no hate over. It's all love over here. You know what I'm saying? That's a good one, man. In case you missed it. When you watching those games, just know there's money being made. So that's why jokers get fired. When you lose, you better be right. Hey, East Carolina, you better be right.
But that's makes it even more sweeter. And I know those wins, those victories are like few and far between, but that's what makes it that much more sweeter. To where like you click on your television later at night and you be like, oh, Aggies got that game. Or like they went up there and beat Notre Dame. Oh man, check this out.
The ones that you want to watch the most. The ones you want to watch the most is the group of 5. We play the group of 5 schools. So HBCUs play the group of 5 schools. The talent ain't that much different. Power 5, they got more players, more scholarships. Now, mind you, FBS has more scholarships. They have like 100 scholarships
per capita.
Yeah. So the Power 5s kind of they got, but the group of 5 schools like the Temples, the American schools, the Sunbelt schools,
like those
MAC teams,
Buffalo, whatnot.
Yeah, you might. Hey, play FCS school if you want to. You're gonna lose, and then you got to cut a check.
Whoa, goddamn!
You know what I'm saying? Bring me my money.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man, that was a good one. Speaking of money, now that we're talking about money games, let's talk about our next main topic of this show. And we talked about it, and then we talked about it in the last episode. We didn't bring up too much about it. I told y'all.
Oh man, say it ain't so.
I told y'all. And don't ask me how I did it, because I know.
Don't ask him how. That was a good call.
Amazon is coming for sports. Sports on Prime are about to be a thing because they got the ads ready to go. I don't think y'all understand. Like, what? Go ahead and tell them what. Go ahead and tell them what happened, Kenny. Tell them what happened. What Amazon get?
So your boy Al Heyman and the good folks at PBC have made a deal with Amazon, a multi-year deal.
Multi-year.
A
It
multi-year,
ain't just two.
a multi-year deal with Amazon. So this is what we were alluding to weeks prior about getting underneath one of these umbrellas. You know, Anthony had the foresight to call out Amazon, in which I was kind of meandering around like maybe Apple Plus would do it, maybe this house would do it, but I was Amazon got them. They got them. I'm trying to pull up the numbers now, but it's a multi-year rights agreement that they're gonna.
And if you don't know who PBC is the same people that put on the Showtime fights.
Yeah.
So with Deontay Wilder, with Errol Spence, some of your biggest fights have came from Al Heyman, this PBC collective. It was on Fox. Then they went on Showtime. They had Showtime and Fox deal. Showtime stopped doing boxing, and the reason the topic that we had, not that we hashed too much, but the topic that we were talking about was if since Showtime and HBO stopped doing boxing, who's next? And I automatically said, boxing has always been behind a paywall since I've been born.
Yeah.
And I said Amazon wants sports. Amazon has the infrastructure. Somebody should sign with Amazon. And lo and behold, what that 2 days later?
2 days later.
Article pop. Multi-year deal.
Prime and PBC. So with that's effective this year. So I'm trying to pull up who's going to be the first one. I don't think it's the Tio fight, but it is
the Cruz fight. Is it Cruz and Rolly?
Oh, it's going to be your boy Tim Suzuki in sometime.
Yep,
that's going to be the first card. And you're right, Rolly and Cruz, they're going to be on that same card. So they're going to be the lead fight out the gate underneath. With Prime at the helm, Amazon Prime at the helm.
Prime is coming for sports. But not only Prime came. Netflix picked up WWE Raw. And I know some of y'all might not be wrestling fans, but a lot of y'all know what Raw is. WWE Raw is. Been going on ever since we've been alive.
Oh my God.
Every Monday.
Yes, sir.
From 8 to 10. 8 to 11.
Couldn't stay up past 10.
Yeah, couldn't stay up past 10. Netflix signed a multi-year deal with that. So now Raw, starting, I think, once the USA deal ends, like at the end of this year, will start to be on Netflix. I'm telling y'all, streaming is about to take over sports. Now, I'm telling you what's coming next. And don't ask me how I know. A conference is going to sign with one of these streaming sites and show all their sports on there. A conference is going to sign, and you're going to see football. I don't know why the United League, I guess they want to try this Fox, but I don't know why the United League is not behind a paywall. Maybe they might get their brand up. Get their brand up. But streaming is the new way. Told y'all this last week. Amazon is cutting checks. Amazon has the technology and the AI to market to just you personally. And because they know what you order. Think about it. Hear me out. If I know exactly what you buy from Amazon in your cart, do you know how priceless that information is? Just run an ad. If I know Kenny buys car parts from Amazon, that auto part connection or some of these auto part stores, you don't think they would pay buku dollars to advertise directly to people like Kenny?
Napa know-how so many times will make your eyes bleed.
If I buy certain clothes, I'm a big and tall guy, and I buy big and tall clothes from certain subscriptions that might be on Amazon or whatever. Say I did that. Do you know how priceless DXL and all them ads would be?
Mm.
You know how much money they would give to Amazon to add directly to the consumer? Directly.
Yep.
Virtually to a consumer.
Yeah.
It's priceless. There is no money. So Amazon can write the biggest check they want.
They'll get that money back.
Like you said, Napa be like, here go this $100 mil, bro.
Everybody,
you got it.
Yeah. We got to be a part of that.
And that's what the ad money does, man. And Amazon done made the shows, right? And y'all got people got Amazon Prime. You know what I'm saying? They made the shows.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime done made the documentaries. The documentaries be fire. Now they saying we need live sports. They had a playoff game. You know, Peacock had a playoff. They bought Thursday Night Football.
I'm about to say all that was those Thursday Night Football games. All that was proof of concept. We just gotta show you that it works, and the revenue that you see from it. Y'all just tell us about it afterwards, because you're gonna tell us about it, how much it was a success.
So
it was just a proof of concept. So now we're coming back and coming for it all. So just in a short amount of time, like you said, we opened up the movie market. Now we're about to open up sports.
They're coming.
You know, we about to crack the game wide open,
bruh. Like you can see the writing on the wall. They already have hockey. They have soccer. Only thing they don't have basketball and football like that. NBA is probably going to sign a deal this summer with Amazon to show some games on Amazon Prime exclusively.
After what you're gonna have to get down or lay down.
Yeah.
So
and the NFL. So I'm gonna tell y'all how this rollout gonna go with NFL. Right. It's one of two ways. I think the deal is up this year for the NFL with CBS and Fox for each conference and NFL in whole. Right. NBC signed their Sunday night deal. The Sunday night deal is safe.
Yeah.
The Monday game is safe. But now,
that ESPN deals up.
One of two things are gonna happen. NFL has the NFL Plus app. They already sold the rights to YouTube for the Sunday ticket. That's the only thing that's holding Amazon
back.
I
forgot about that.
Right. One of two things will happen. The NFL Plus app is already powered by Prime Video. Right. They are going to either try to get all of it off TV and do it straight through the app where you got to pay, or one of these conferences are leaving CBS and Fox, and it's going to be on Prime pretty soon. Everybody can be butthurt about it. I'm not too happy about it. But if you want to see it, it'll be no more local football on local channels.
CBS, all that local channels.
Because y'all forget that CBS and them was like the local channels were almost about to be gone when everything went digital.
Yeah, they had to huddle up.
Went digital, they almost was gone. This is before streaming. This is just when stuff went digital. That's why you can't just hook up an antenna to your TV and catch channels as good. You should be able to just hook up an antenna to your TV and catch CBS, Fox, NBC, UPN, not UPS. Bounce TV, TVO. No, I'm saying no.
UPN.
You know what I'm saying? But now you got to buy a digital converter, right? You got to buy a little converter kit and everything like that. Streaming is coming, and Prime wants the NFL. And the reason why I know streaming is coming, why would Netflix make a push for WWE when Netflix hadn't even shown they could do good live streaming?
Got to get a piece of the action where you can. Got to, because it's going to be survival of the fittest, and it's going to be because you're going to be picking for bones, and you don't want to be caught in that vulture sweep where they just picking at what's left, because you're going to be just picking at parts, and hey, I can get you a deal here with this common league or this football match just coming up, because you get ahead of it. And this PBC deal was huge. And I think, we know Amazon will come out on top regardless, but this is mutually beneficial in this regard here, because you already seen that HBO got out of box. Showtime got out of box. But if Prime turns this around, like I believe they will, because like you said, I already got the house is already built. The table's already been built for you. All you gotta do is show up and eat.
That's the only reason why Aram is lasting. ESPN Plus already is set up, which was also built off the backs of HBCU sports. But that's another Black History moment.
If you find that to be a leg up into how the fight game is managed and promoted, because Al Heyman gonna do his thing. He gonna promote it.
Yeah.
He gonna show his tail. He gonna promote it.
Yeah.
But now I got an engine behind me.
Don't be. I'm telling you, man.
Different game changer.
I'm telling you, Amazon Prime is coming for your national sports. They got baseball games on there already. They are back. I'm telling you, by the end of next year, basketball games will be shown. TNT is every Tuesday. Yeah. ABC got the weekend games. Midday games will be shown on Amazon Prime exclusive. The midday national games will be shown on Amazon Prime exclusive.
Apple Plus got some, or Apple TV. What is it? Apple Plus, Apple TV. They got some. They got some sports too, right?
I don't know. Bill Apple TV like that.
For sure.
They probably do. I think they got some soccer matches on there.
Okay.
But I'm telling y'all, don't be surprised like the AFC, because remember the AFC and the NFC has contracts. NFL has a contract with Fox and CBS, but in the AFC and NFC had a side contract with CBS and Fox. That's why only one shows up on the other. Mm-hmm. Telling you, bro.
More lucrative. And you could see that actually like start to trickle its way down, not only in pro sports too, right?
Yeah.
You could probably see where that might go even into college ranks too.
Oh yeah, definitely a conference. What stops a Big 12 from signing up with Prime?
Only thing that's standing in your way is NCAA.
Yeah. What stops not even got a Big 12 Power 5. What stops a Group of 5 school conference like Conference USA, or anybody like that from signing with Prime if they think their subscribers will go? Like everybody that don't like paywalls, you might as well. Hey, they're here. Everything is going behind the paywall. It's easy money. If you want it, you'll pay for it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, when the NFL does go behind the paywall, that price gonna be steep, and y'all gonna pay for it. You're gonna want to see your local team play. So they say it's $200.
Work.
Or 4 payments of $200.
About to say they'll just up your monthly membership. They'll charge a NFL monthly membership.
But the NFL ticket already cost $400.
Oh man, that would be crazy. Because you're already crushing them with the Fire Stick. There's a Fire Stick in probably every American, or close to. I hate to see the percentage on that as far as Fire Sticks in the American home, but we already have access to your house. We got access to your pockets. We got access to what you track.
Why you think they cracking down on password sharing so much?
Maximize the dollar.
The rollout is coming. This is a rollout.
Gotta maximize the dollar.
I'm telling y'all, man, y'all might as well get ready. Stuff is going behind a paywall. And if you like the person that don't want to, y'all thought paying $5.99 for ESPN Plus was bad. Shh.
Thought you was crying. if you think you're lonely now.
Telling y'all, man. So TV money is the big, big money. And like I said, man, PBC done showed you. I tried to tell you.
Yeah, I just like what this is for the fight game, man.
And boxing always been behind the paywall. So boxing is like, people that like boxing know they had to pay to see it. It's always been behind the paywall.
Yeah, been a paying customer.
It's the cats that been watching football and basketball. They had to pay for that too much.
Yeah, you got that leniency in that you got a scheduled reoccurring product such as basketball and football. Whereas boxing, you don't know when an event may get put on. There's a lot that goes into it. But now we have a one-stop shop on, how we can produce and promote fights.
Yep.
Shout out to Al Heyman.
Shout out to Al Heyman, man. So, keep on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? Some things that we said, keep a lookout, man. Again, yo, edge control. The edge control. It's the future. Yo, this call WMA, let me mark it, yo. I got you.
I want to see the interactions for this. Nah, because if they buy the edge control, then I gotta see some dollars for that satin headband.
It's hard.
I gotta see some dollars for the satin headband.
You know what I'm saying? But another good episode that we had of IDK Sports Pod. Don't forget, we drop every Sunday on wherever you get your podcast at. Wherever you get your podcast at. Apple, Spotify, wherever.
We here.
We here. Don't forget to follow us on IDK Sports Pod 23 on Instagram to catch any new content that we drop. And don't forget to follow. You can follow me and Anthony E. Great, and follow my man Kenny and Finesse in the Gram. And you can see any new content that we drop at any time. Anytime. You know what I'm saying? But what you got to do to get that?
You got to hit the damn button.
Hit the follow button so you can be alert to what we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Subscribe with the
boys. Tap in, man. Trying to sit on better chairs. They see me moving around a lot. Shit hurt, bro. Shit hard.
A long time coming, man.
Right? You know what I'm saying? We're going to do this, man. We're doing this. So until next time, I'll holler at you.
Out.